You're guilty of at least 5 of these right now. I don't care how long you've been riding or what bike you're on. These 30 habits are costing riders thousands in repairs, destroying their machines and getting them killed on the street. The worst part is most of you don't even know you're doing them. I'm breaking down every unconscious pattern that's setting you up for disaster. No fluff, no motivational garbage, just the brutal reality of what's actually destroying your bike and putting you in the hospital. Let's get into it. Number 1. Skipping the walk-around inspection before every ride. You're rolling out of the garage without checking a single thing. No tire pressure check, no checks for fluid leaks, no checks for loose bolts. You assume everything is fine because it was fine yesterday. Here's what happens. That slow leak in your front tire drops you below safe pressure. A fork seal that was weeping yesterday is now dripping oil onto your brake rotor. An exhaust bolt you did not tighten falls out at highway speed. I have watched bikes go down because riders could not be bothered to spend 60 seconds looking over their machine before they got on it. The math is simple. 60 seconds of inspection versus 6 months of recovery from a low side caused by a flat you did not catch. Do the walk around every single time. Number 2. Ignoring tire pressure or riding on ancient rubber. Your tires are the only thing connecting you to the road, and you are treating them like an afterthought. You check pressure once a month if you remember. You are running tires that are old because they still have tread. The problem is, pressure affects everything: handling, braking distance, fuel economy, and wear patterns. You might be riding on rubber that is 2 psi low in the front, and you wonder why the bike feels vague in corners. Or you are on older tires that have hardened from UV exposure and age. The tread looks fine, but the compound is shot. Actuaries have the data. Old tires fail. Low-pressure tires fail. Check your pressure weekly. Treat 5 years as a hard inspection limit. Replace if there is hardening, cracks, or unknown storage history. This is not optional maintenance. Number 3. Using the wrong oil or stretching change intervals to save money. You are dumping whatever is on sale into your engine, or you are running synthetic past the recommended interval because the bottle says you can. You think you are saving a few bucks. Here's the reality. Wrong viscosity oil destroys clutch packs in wet clutch systems. Extended intervals let contaminants build up and wear your cam lobes. I have torn down engines that were starved of proper lubrication because someone wanted to save $40 on an oil change. The rebuild cost $4,000. Your manual specifies oil weight and change intervals for a reason. Follow them. The couple $100 you save over a year is not worth the catastrophic engine failure you are setting yourself up for. Number 4. Never cleaning or lubing the chain properly. Your chain is crusty, it is dry, it has road grime caked into every link. You spray some WD-40 on it once a month and call it maintenance. That is not maintenance. That is accelerated wear. A dry chain stretches faster. A dirty chain wears your sprockets. You're looking at a new chain and sprocket set every 8,000 miles instead of 20,000. That is $300 you're throwing away because you could not spend 10 minutes with a brush and proper chain lube every 500 miles. Clean your chain. Lube your chain. Check tension. It is the simplest maintenance task on the bike, and most of you are failing at it. Number 5. Parking on soft ground or using your kickstand without a puck. You are parking in grass, in gravel, on hot asphalt. Your kickstand is sinking and your bike is leaning further than it should. Then it goes over. 1,000 pounds of motorcycle tipping onto its side because the kickstand punched through soft ground. Broken mirrors, scratched fairings, bent levers, cracked engine cases if you are really unlucky. All because you did not carry a $2 kickstand puck. Use a puck. Find hard ground. It takes 5 seconds. Number 6. Letting the bike sit without proper storage protocol. Your bike is in the garage collecting dust. The battery is slowly draining. Fuel is going stale in the carburetors or fuel injectors. Seals are drying out. Here's the thing. If you are not riding it long enough to fully warm the engine and charge the battery, do not start it at all. Short idling adds fuel dilution and introduces moisture without burning it off. Use a battery tender and a fuel stabilizer instead. That is, proper storage. Random short starts are worse than leaving it alone. Number 7. Death gripping the handlebars instead of loose, active hands. Your forearms are burning after 20 minutes. Your hands are locked onto the grips like you're trying to choke them out. You think you're maintaining control. You're doing the opposite. A death grip prevents the bike from moving naturally beneath you. It transmits every bump straight into your arms. It makes smooth throttle and brake inputs impossible. You are fighting the machine instead of riding it. Loose hands, firm enough to control, relaxed enough to let the bike work. Your forearms should not be screaming after a short ride. If they are, you are gripping too hard and creating fatigue that leads to mistakes. I did this for years before I realized my grip was the problem, not my fitness. Number 8. Riding with arms locked straight, putting all your weight on your wrists. Your elbows are straight, your arms are rigid. You're using the handlebars to hold yourself up instead of engaging your core and gripping the tank with your legs. Here is what you are missing. A slight bend in the elbows acts like suspension. It absorbs bumps, and it lets you feel what the front tire is doing. Locked arms transmit nothing but jarring impacts, and they prevent you from making quick steering corrections. Plus, you are loading your wrists with your entire upper body weight for hours. Support your weight with your core and legs. Keep a slight bend in the elbows. Feel the bike instead of just sitting on it. Your wrists will thank you, and your control will improve immediately. Number 9. Staring at the ground 5 feet ahead instead of scanning the horizon. Your eyes are locked on the pavement, right in front of your wheel. You are fixated on what is immediately ahead instead of what is coming. You go where you look. If you are staring at the ground, you are not seeing the car pulling out 300 feet ahead. You are not reading the curve. You are not identifying escape routes. You are reacting to problems when they are already on top of you instead of seeing them develop. Eyes up. Scan the horizon. Look through the turn. Your peripheral vision handles what is immediately in front. Your focus needs to be on what is coming, so you have time to respond. Number 10. Using only 2 fingers on the brake lever in heavy traffic. You think 2-finger braking is fine for everything. You are riding in stop-and-go traffic with 2 fingers covering the lever and 3 fingers wrapped around the grip. The problem is panic situations. When you need maximum braking force, you instinctively grab with your whole hand. Those 3 fingers on the grip can pull the throttle open while your 2 fingers are trying to brake. You are fighting yourself at the exact moment you need full control. Use 4 fingers on the brake in heavy traffic and urban riding. Use 2 fingers for spirited riding on clear roads where you need throttle finesse. Match your technique to the situation. Number 11. Sitting too far back on the seat unloads the front end. You're planted on the passenger section of the seat with your weight over the rear wheel. You might think you're comfortable, but you are destroying the bike's geometry. Weight too far back unloads the front tire. It makes steering vague, and it reduces front brake effectiveness. It can cause the front end to push in corners. You are fighting physics because you are sitting in the wrong spot. Sit forward. Keep your weight balanced between both wheels. Feel the difference in how the bike turns and stops when your weight is in the right place. Number 12. Not practicing emergency stops or swerves in a controlled environment. You learned to ride years ago, and you have not practiced a single emergency maneuver since. You assume muscle memory will save you when it matters. It will not. Emergency braking requires specific technique. Swerving requires commitment to counter-steering. If you have not practiced these skills in a parking lot, you will not execute them correctly when a car pulls out in front of you. You will panic and brake, you will target fixate, you will go down, or you will hit the obstacle. Find an empty lot. Practice threshold braking. Practice swerves. Build the muscle memory before you need it on the street. Number 13. Wearing a brain bucket instead of a real DOT or ECE helmet. You're riding around with a novelty helmet that meets zero safety standards. It is lighter. It is cooler. It looks better with your aesthetic. It is also worthless in a crash. Those brain buckets do not protect anything. They are designed to pass the absolute minimum legal requirement in states that require helmets. The foam is too thin. The shell is too weak. In any real impact, your skull is taking the hit directly. A proper full-face helmet costs $200. Your medical bills from a head injury start at 6 figures. Do the math. Wear real protection. Number 14. Riding in sneakers, jeans, and a t-shirt because it is just a quick trip. You are running to the store. It is 5 minutes away. You do not bother with gear because you are not going far. Here is the problem. Most crashes happen within 5 miles of home. That quick trip is statistically when you are most likely to go down. Regular jeans shred in under a second of sliding on asphalt. Sneakers disintegrate. That t-shirt does nothing. Road rash is not just painful, it is debilitating. It can mean months of recovery, skin grafts, permanent scarring, all because you could not put on proper gear for a 5-minute ride. There is no such thing as a quick trip that does not require protection. If you fix just 3 things from this video, make gear one of them. This costs $10 to fix with proper riding jeans, or $3,000 in medical bills if you ignore it. Number 15. Buying cheap gloves that disintegrate in a slide. You grab the $20 gloves off Amazon. They look fine. They feel comfortable. You think you are covered. On the first slide, they are gone. The stitching fails. The palm material tears through. Your hands are grinding into pavement. I have seen riders lose function in their hands because cheap gloves failed. Your hands are how you control the bike and how you catch yourself in a fall. Quality gloves cost $100 minimum. They have proper palm sliders, reinforced stitching, and knuckle protection. Buy once, cry once. Your hands are worth it. Number 16. Ignoring worn brake pads until they are metal on metal. You hear that scraping sound when you brake, and you feel the pulsing in the lever. You keep riding because the bike still stops, but you are destroying your rotors. Worn pads go metal on metal and score the rotor surface. Now you need new pads and rotors. That means $400 instead of $80. You have also been riding with compromised braking performance. Your stopping distance is longer, and your control is worse. Check pad thickness regularly. Replace pads when they reach the wear indicator. It is cheap insurance compared to replacing rotors and compared to the crash you are risking with bad brakes. Number 17. Running aftermarket exhausts so loud you cannot hear traffic. Your bike sounds amazing. Everyone knows you are coming. You think loud pipes save lives. They do not. They destroy your hearing and prevent you from hearing threats. You cannot hear the car engine revving next to you. You cannot hear the emergency vehicle behind you. You cannot hear your own engine properly to know when to shift. You are riding deaf in traffic that is trying to end you. Loud pipes annoy people. They do not make you safer. They make you less aware. Run a reasonable exhaust and keep your hearing intact. Number 18. Mounting oversized or mismatched tires that alter handling characteristics. You wanted more grip, so you went wider. Or you mixed brands front and rear because one was on sale. You think bigger or cheaper is better. Wrong. Tire sizes are engineered for specific handling characteristics. Go too wide and you slow steering response. Mix compounds and you get unpredictable behavior mid-corner. Your bike does not turn like it should. It feels heavy, it pushes or tucks unexpectedly. Run the manufacturer's recommended tire sizes. Match brands and compounds front to rear. Your bike was designed around specific tire dimensions. Number 19. Riding beyond your skill level to keep up with faster riders. You're in a group, and everyone is pushing the pace. You're uncomfortable, but you do not want to be the guy who slows everyone down. So you push harder than you should. This is how riders end up in the hospital. You're entering corners too hot. You're braking past your limit. You're making inputs you have not practiced. Your survival instinct is being overridden by ego and peer pressure. Then, you low-side in a turn or run wide into oncoming traffic. There is no shame in riding your own pace. The fast riders will wait. If they will not, find a different group. Your skill level is what it is today. Pushing past it does not make you better. It makes you a statistic. Number 20. Following too close in a group because everyone else is doing it. You're riding in a pack and the spacing is tight. Everyone is maintaining 2 bike lengths and you think that is how group riding works. It is not. 2 bike lengths gives you 0 reaction time. The rider in front brakes hard and you will hit them before you can process what is happening. Or they swerve around debris and you do not have space to react. Tight formation riding looks cool until someone goes down and takes 3 other riders with them. Maintain proper following distance. Keep at least 2 seconds and more in the rain or on unfamiliar roads. Your safety is more important than looking like a coordinated group. This one separates beginners from real riders. Experienced riders maintain space. Beginners think proximity equals skill. Number 21. Letting the loudest rider lead the ride instead of the most experienced. Every group has that one rider who talks the biggest game. He has the stories, he knows all the roads, he volunteers to lead. Everyone follows because he sounds confident. Confidence does not equal competence. That loud rider is usually the one making the worst decisions. He takes roads he does not actually know. He sets a pace that is too aggressive. He blows through stop signs. He makes sketchy passes. You are following someone who is going to get the whole group in trouble. The best ride leader is the most experienced, most safety-conscious rider, not the loudest. Choose your leader carefully or volunteer to lead yourself if no one qualified steps up. Number 22. Skipping pre-ride briefings or hand signal reviews causes predictable trouble. Your group meets up and immediately rolls out. There is no discussion of the route, no agreement on pace, and no review of hand signals for hazards. Everyone assumes they are on the same page. They are not. Someone thinks you are taking the highway. Someone else thinks it is back roads. Nobody knows the signal for debris in the road. The lead rider points at something, and half the group has no idea what it means. Communication breaks down, and someone ends up separated or in a dangerous situation. Take 5 minutes before every group ride. Discuss the route, the planned stops, the intended pace, and the signals you will use. Make sure everyone knows the plan. Pre-ride. Basics like this prevent basic chaos on the road. Number 23. Peer pressure into sketchy roads or stupid stunts happens on rides. Someone suggests taking that dirt road on sport bikes or hitting that twisty section at race pace, or doing wheelies through town. You know it is a bad idea, but everyone else is game, so you go along with it. Now you are on a road your bike cannot handle, or riding faster than your skill allows, or doing illegal stunts that get the whole group pulled over. Peer pressure overrides judgment, and you end up in situations you never would have chosen alone. Say no. Walk away from stupid decisions. Real riders respect boundaries. Anyone who does not respect boundaries is not worth riding with. Number 24. Never calling out dangerous riding in your group. You are watching someone in your group ride recklessly. Excessive speed, aggressive passes, showing off. You see it happening, but you do not say anything because you do not want confrontation. Your silence enables the behavior. That rider keeps pushing until they crash or get arrested. Worse, newer riders see it and think that is acceptable riding. You are allowing a dangerous pattern to continue in your community. Call it out. Pull them aside after the ride. Be direct about what you observed and why it is a problem. If they do not change, stop riding with them. Number 25. Splitting lanes, way faster than traffic flow. If lane splitting is legal where you live, you are filtering through stopped or slow traffic and you are flying. You think speed is safety because you are minimizing time in the danger zone. You are wrong. The faster you split, the less reaction time you have when a car changes lanes without looking. At 20 over traffic speed, you have maybe half a second to react when a door opens or someone merges. That is not enough time for your brain to process the threat and your hands to respond. Studies show the safest lane splitting happens at 10 miles per hour or less differential. Slow splits give you time to read driver behavior. Fast splits get you into life-ending situations. Match your speed to visibility and space. Number 26. Trusting turn signals or assuming cars see you. A car has its blinker on, so you assume it is turning. Or you make eye contact with a driver and you think they have acknowledged you. You proceed based on that assumption, and then they don't turn. Or they look right through you and pull out anyway. Drivers do not see motorcycles. Their brains filter us out. That turn signal might be left on from 3 turns ago. That eye contact means nothing if their brain did not register a motorcycle. Never trust signals. Never assume you are seen. Ride like you are invisible and position yourself with clear escape routes. Your survival depends on assuming every car is about to do the dumbest possible thing. Number 27th. Riding in blind spots or pacing other vehicles. You're sitting next to a car in the adjacent lane, or you are matching speed with traffic around you. You think you're just flowing with everyone else. You are in the catastrophic zone. Drivers often do not check blind spots, and they merge when they feel like it. You are invisible in the space next to their rear quarter panel. When they come over, you have nowhere to go. You can be pushed into the shoulder, into the next lane, or worse, under their wheels. Never pace traffic. Pass or fall back. Stay out of blind spots. Position yourself where you can be seen and where you have escape options. The space next to a car is not a place to hang out. Number 28. Target fixation on obstacles instead of escape routes. There is debris in your lane, or a pothole, or a car doing something stupid. Your eyes lock onto the threat. You're staring at exactly what you're trying to avoid. You hit it. You go where you look. Your hands follow your eyes. While you are fixated on the obstacle, you are not identifying the clear path around it. Your brain is screaming about the danger instead of processing the solution. Look at your escape route. Your peripheral vision can track the threat. Your focus needs to be on where you want to go, not what you want to avoid. This takes practice. Force your eyes to the clear path. The bike will follow. This one took me way too long to unlearn. Number 29. Panic braking mid-corner instead of committing to lean. You enter a turn too hot. Your brain screams that you're going to run wide. Your instinct is to grab the brakes. You stand the bike up and scrub speed. Now you are going straight toward the thing you were trying to avoid. The danger is not braking mid-corner. The danger is panic braking. Smooth trail braking is a skill that requires training. A panic grab stands the bike up and sends you wide. Modern sport bikes and most cruisers have way more lean angle available than you are using. Trail braking is an advanced technique. Leaning harder requires trust. Both need practice in safe environments, but grabbing a handful of brake mid-corner guarantees you run wide or go down. Number 30. Riding angry, distracted, or after drinking. You had a bad day and you are using the ride to blow off steam. Or you are thinking about work problems. Or you had a couple of drinks with lunch and figure you are fine to ride. Your reaction time is compromised. Your judgment is impaired. Your focus is anywhere but the road. Riding requires total mental presence. Angry riding leads to aggressive decisions. Distracted riding means you miss threats. Any impairment is just slower reactions when you need them most. If you are not mentally present, don't ride. Wait until your head is clear. The bike will be there tomorrow. These aren't random mistakes. They're patterns that stack until something breaks. Your bike, your body, both. If you fix just 3 things from this list, make it tires, braking, and mental state, you've already doubled your odds of staying upright. Which of these have you caught yourself doing? Drop a comment and let me know. Hit subscribe so we can keep building a safer riding community together. Now go fix these habits before they fix you.